Celtics. My Cuban link chain so...
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And here in the back half of February, the power rankings tell a pretty complete story of the season so far. You take a look at Cleveland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Detroit, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Here are the starters for Houston. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for Detroit, Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Khalil Ware out there with Smith. And it's Duren in at the 5. For 3, Smith. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Steps back. Three-pointer. Harden nails it from 3.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
And that one is hammered home.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Houston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Here's Ware. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. And it's 6 points for Fresh.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smith with a screen on Cunningham. The teardrop. The shot won't fall.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Durant for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Pass to Ware. The 3 is up. And Detroit another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Deflects the pass. Duren with a steal. Smith against Durant. On the wing, Ivy. And the Pistons, another 3.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Thompson. He picked up 10 in his last game. Nice shot by Harden.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. And the Pistons, another 3.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
And the bucket is good. Durant's got 5.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Where? That's good.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, BA. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers front office making things happen. They had a chance to land one of the greatest players in NBA history, and of course, they were all over it. Everyone I talked to in the organization thinks LeBron James will be a franchise game changer. When you think about the experience, the championship pedigree he brings to the table, it's hard to disagree. This is a monumental acquisition.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Tipped. Smith with it. Durant covering. And here's Cunningham outside. And Detroit another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He says we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Richards is checked in for Durant. Thompson comes in for Ware. Reeves is checked in for Ivy. And it's Ball in for Cunningham. And then for Houston, Zubac. He's checked in for Smith. Beal comes in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. A nice shot by Smith.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Harden. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Pass to Thompson. The three from Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Beal. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
The smooth shooting mechanics of Beal on full display, knocking down that J.
And here's Thompson for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Rockets trail by 11. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Harden's got 13 now.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Takes the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Detroit, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Jaime Hawk. Smith against Beal. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connection cam? And then Beal with the dunk.
Still showing a little bounce. Beal sends it home.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Thompson with a screen. The 3, Smith. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Cunningham against Harden. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And Sengun throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Here's Thompson. 17 points in his last outing. Smith passes to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Beal. Here's Smith. And James Harden pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Thompson finds Harden. He buries it from three. And now a three-point Houston lead.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Shot is good by Reeves.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Cunningham against Harden. Tries the spin move. Just 5 on the clock. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reeves. Ware comes in for Jaquez. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Houston, Capella comes in for Şengün. And it's Durant in for Beal. Here's Durant, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Pass to Capella. Back to Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Detroit shooting there. First free throw tonight. Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Capella, and it's Smith in for Zubac. The free throw is off for Smith. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the block screen.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Ware's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in his last outing. Beyond the arc, and it's Harden. That time on the assist by Durant. Harden's got 24.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here's Thompson for 3. Smith against Thompson. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 24 points for him. Outside Harden. High arcing shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he's good on the second. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Houston. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
we just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. So, fellas, what do you make of the news?
Well, it's definitely an interesting move, but Arnie, if I wanted to trade Kenny somewhere, would I have to run it by you first?
Wait, stop it, Shaq. No one's trading me here. But even if you could, let me ask you this question. Who would you trade me for?
PAQ.
What's that?
Peace and quiet.
some peace and quiet does sound nice.
Arnie!
Maybe I can find a deal where someone will take both of you. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with James Harden. And it's Şengün in at center. A nice shot by Smith.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Şengün with it, now guarded by Duren. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 28 points for the game. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to me, Ryan.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And some changes here for Detroit. Richards is checked in for Duren. Jaquez comes in for Ware. And Cunningham subbed in for Ball. And a change for the Rockets. Zubac is checked in.
KD has such a tight handle, especially at his size. The man's a future Hall of Famer.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Pulls it. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Harden's got 30 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Jaquez, the pass to Smith. And the Pistons, another 3. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. On the wing, Durant. Down low. Zubac with it. Richards is there. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 6.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
A nice shot by Smith.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Jaquez has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. Tries it from the top of the key, and another basket for Houston.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, VA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
They get it back. And that one's good. Thompson, he's got 11.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
From behind the arc, and Detroit another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for Detroit. Reeves comes in for Richards, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Cunningham. Beal, he's checked in for Houston. And we've got a report now. Let's find out the news on Alperen Şengün.
Thanks, I got some news from Houston's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now here's Ball. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Durant. 6-point game. On the wing, Harden launches a 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Lets the 3 fly, and Houston another 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
The kick out to Ball. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Ball.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Detroit on top. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team.
And Detroit making a change here. Smith's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Smith out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Harden, the pass to Beal. Picked by Smith. This one for 3. On target from range.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirt, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Sinks the tray. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Zubac. Beal from outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Beautiful stroke from way outside. Man, Bill, this guy has incredible range.
Smith against Zubac. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Thompson. Ware comes in for Reeves. And Ivy subbed in for Ball. And then for Houston, Şengün checked in for Zubac. And it's Kevin Durant in for Beal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Outside Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Smith. And again!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Durant, it's money from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Smith with it. Harden picks him up. And got it! Another basket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. No problem from 14.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Ivy up top. Here's Smith. Duren flushes it down with both hands.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Durant deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. He launches. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Yes, sir!
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Good! That's another bucket!
There aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level. Harden outside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Durant. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down. The Pistons on offense. Smith. Another one goes. Incredible.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. That's good from Harden. Here's Bogdanovic. Smith.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh,
Jams it home.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Lasar Thompson. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.